Carly said she saw you and Brad on the pier the other day.
Yeah, so?
I know what you talked about after she walked away.
So what were Brad and I allegedly talking about?
Me, my wife, my son, and Wiley. Haven't you learned by now to stay away from my family, or do I have to keep reminding you?
Wiley is part of my family as well.
Right.
He comes up in conversation all the time. This isn't really something that should alarm you.
But you warned Brad to be careful around Carly because you don't want him to get wind of this. Something about Michael, or how I protect my son.
Yeah. Okay, so what? So what if I said something like that?
Okay, but if you got something brewing, think twice, because you know I always protect what's mine.
I hear you, Sonny. Because when it comes to my family, I feel the same way. You should know I have no beef with Michael, or Carly, or you for that matter. In fact, I thought we turned a corner, you know, the night that you invited me over to your house to visit with Wiley. Personally, I'd like to keep that going.
Then why did you warn Brad to be careful around Carly?
Have you seen him lately? Brad's in completely over his head trying to raise Wiley alone. I just, you know, I don't want people to see him falling apart. They might get nervous.
With good reason.
No. Listen, I think he'll be fine. I was just, you know, trying to help him out.
Maybe you're trying to help yourself. Carly told me that Lucas doesn't want anything to do with you, so now that he's out of the picture, you get a chance to swoop in and get close to his son.
Listen, it's no secret that Lucas and I, you know, we've had our differences, you know. But, you know, it doesn't matter to me now. All I care about is that my son wakes up. Until he does, I have to do right by Wiley.
Wiley's got a family, the one Lucas wanted for him. That's why he asked Michael to be his godfather.
Now listen, Michael's a busy young man. I have all the free time in the world to devote to my grandson.
How is Lucas going to feel when he wakes up and finds out you took advantage of his accident to make a move on Wiley?
Don't speak for my son.
I'm speaking for myself.
Hey, Sonny. Hey, how'd you know about that conversation anyway? I mean, Carly had left. It was just supposed to be Brad and I. So I'm curious, who's your associate following? Was it us or was it your wife? Huh?
Why don't you take the same advice you gave Brad and steer clear of my wife and my son and anything Corinthos related?